Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about 3 important tips you should think about when you're buying a Tesla, so that conversation is coming up. Buying any car is a big decision, but it's a little bit of a bigger decision if you're going to move from an ICE car or a gas car to an EV, because there is a learning curve and there are some differences between having an ICE car and having an EV. The biggest one is powering the car. So yes, if you have a gas car, everyone goes to the gas station and gets gas, but with an EV, you don't need to do that and you can power the car from home. And this is obviously because an EV or electric vehicle uses electricity to be powered. So the first tip is to make sure that you have your home charging set up before you get your car. Or at least think about how you're going to charge your car. So if you don't have a home and say you live in an apartment or something with a carport, you may have to supercharge the car full time. And while that's inconvenient, it is doable, but it's something to think about. But one of the biggest pluses of owning an EV over an ICE car is the home charging. Long day at work, come home, plug the car in, and forget about it. And then the next day the car is charged 90% and you don't even have to think about it. As it stands today, if you were to just buy a Tesla, you have no way of charging it unless you also add accessories at your time of purchase, which to me honestly is super ridiculous, and Tesla should, bring back at least giving you the mobile charger, but they haven't done that yet. So when you're preparing to buy your EV, definitely plan out your charging beforehand. So normally for Teslas, you'd either want to have a NEMO 1450 outlet installed or buy a high-powered wall charger. I do have another video specifically on this topic, so I'll link you in the cards here, and it just explains specifically how each one is different and what might work best for you. Tip 2 is if you're thinking about buying a Tesla, I would do it ASAP. And that's because in mid-January, Tesla massively dropped their prices about $13,000 to basically make the long-range Model Y qualify for, at the time, the $55,000 sedan tax credit. However, in the beginning of February, the IRS updated their SUV MSRP cap to $80,000, so there was no reason for Tesla to have their cars now down at about the $55,000 range. And as you know, Teslas are in crazy demand right now, so there's no reason for Tesla to have the MSRP of these cars that low when they can get more for them and people will still buy them. And as I've been following the past few weeks, Tesla has already increased their prices on the cars a couple of times because, like I said, they don't need to keep their prices this low. They've literally already raised the performance Model Y price twice. And of course, as I was doing research for this video, they raised it again. So 3 times now. And basically the price of the car has already gone up $2,000 since that big price drop. And the performance Model Y is now $58,900. So I'm betting by the time that I release this video, they'll probably have upped their price again on the Model Y. Tip 3 is financing. So I know when people buy cars, it's super convenient to just get financing through the dealership, or in this case, through Tesla. But remember, if you do that, you're basically paying Tesla a convenience fee to basically send your loan out to big banks, and basically the big banks will come back with their loans for you, but Tesla will make money on that too because their APRs are going to be higher than if you were to normally just go through a bank or a credit union. So my recommendation is to get off your lazy butt and do it yourself. So basically, in my experience, and I've seen this numerous times online, is that credit unions tend to give you better rates than big banks like Wells Fargo, Chase, whatever, because they want your business, and they will give you a better rate to do the loan with them. And a lot of times their customer service is better too, and they're faster. The flip side is that big banks tend to not really care about car loans because they're relatively small for the kind of money they're lending out. So you're taking a $50,000 car loan for a bank that's really not that much compared to a house mortgage where we're talking about $500,000 plus for one mortgage. So it's not really a big deal for them to do a small car loan, so they'll charge you more because they can. Tip 4 is to enjoy your car. So basically, now that you've researched it, you have everything set up, and your house is ready for your car, conveniently charge it and drive it and enjoy it. Hopefully the tips helped, and thanks for watching.